Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Erickson TV. Curtis here with Lauren. Hello Lauren.
Hey everybody.
Hey Lauren, we have a fair amount of clients that have experienced the pleasure of retiring.
Right.
And some of them still have mortgages on their property or their home.
Right.
Okay. Now, what I have found and heard from them is that because they're not working anymore and they have a very good retirement strategy where they're not spending down their assets quickly, and they may have been able to accumulate quite a few retirement assets, maybe like in a 401k or IRA rollover. They're having problems qualifying to get these better mortgage rates because there's a very difficult time with underwriting to prove out income, because they look at retirees basically as investors, and if you're not being forced to take money out of your IRA, you can't prove income because it's not showing up on your return. On that. So some optimistic or good news that just came out is that there's Freddy Mac is now insuring loans for investors that have money in like their retirement accounts, and even though they don't take it out, they've come up with a formula to give them credit for imputed income. Okay,
yeah, that's good.
So just use an example they use. Somebody that's living well within their means and has $800,000 sitting in their IRA. In the past, because they don't want to touch it and they wanted to keep having it grow for future retirement, even though they could access it and take it out, they didn't want to take it out for income tax reasons or didn't need the income. So under the old rules, they didn't get any credit for that account for income.
Right.
Now under the new rules, it's a kind of a complicated formula, but the gist of it is that they do a formula where they take 70% of the balance and divide it by 360 months, and they come up with a monthly factor.
Okay.
And so in this scenario, for an $800,000 portfolio, they would get credit for income of about $1,500 to $1,600 a month.
Okay.
So the good news is now that's enough for a lot of people, if they're in the scenario, that they could qualify with their income for one of these great low interest mortgage rates. So one of our previous episodes, we just talked about costs going up.
Right.
For many people, they're not able to have their mortgage paid out by the time they retire. This is a way they can significantly reduce their costs by being able to refinance. So I thought that was good news.
Oh, definitely. And there needs to be more stuff like this. I mean, it needs to be easier to refinance.
Right. And then,
not harder.
Yeah, and then if you look at the baby boomers that are retiring, and we're talking about millions and millions of retirees coming to be retired. A lot of them have a lot of equity in their house. But they're not in a position to pay it off before retirement. So I think it's a great way that they might be able to get a better rate. So thank you for watching this episode of Erickson TV, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.